All right, so we've been seeing a rumor. It was an article in the Tri-City Herald the other day about the Richland waterfront. Now, there's a international consulting firm that goes around and helps cities brand themselves and elevates where they're at in life. And they were talking about Tri-Cities as, branding ourselves as wine country and stuff. But the thing is there's so many wineries on the west side that we need to kind of maybe do something else here on the east side besides just be wine country.
Right. Okay.
So the idea is, that section of Columbia Point, it would be on the right side of the highway. There's like an area of empty land over there.
Okay, so you've got Columbia Park?
Columbia Point.
Oh, Columbia Point. Okay.
Columbia Point, and then there's a section of empty land beyond the golf course, I think. Anyway, they're talking about they would like to see, they think that the Tri-Cities should put a theme park there.
Oh, yeah.
A theme park.
But let me just go back here just a second.
Or condos. Theme park or condos.
Oh, geez. Well, there's something.
So, what do you think?
Theme park or condos? Really?
Now, here's the problem, Jim.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Here's the problem.
There always is one somewhere.
It would be haunted.
Huh?
It would be haunted.
What do you mean?
There's a bunch of Native American bones over there.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to do anything there then.
Well, when the condos were proposed last year, there was gonna it was in the Tri-City Herald that there was gonna be a lot of hand holding. It's like every step of the way the tribes were gonna be involved in figuring out what to do. Whether we sift the dirt or whether we section off certain areas, but the Umatille tribe and the Yakima tribe, there's gonna be a lot of hand holding, make sure everybody was involved, make sure everybody. Right. But it's still gonna be haunted, Jim.
Well, they either want a really trendy neighborhood there, or a theme park.
Cool.
Oh, but the trendy neighborhood would have trendy restaurants. That was the appeal.
You guys kidding me?
Joe's Crab Shack, Jim. Joe's Crab Shack. 2 words for you.
We have some great
What
restaurants
sense
already.
would a crab shack make when you're not even close to the ocean?
What do you want to see in a theme park? You want to see a Ferris wheel? What do you want? We don't need a Ferris wheel. We have a carousel. What do you want for a theme park? You want a roller coaster?
How can you compare a Ferris wheel to a carousel?
Well, they go around and around. What kind of?
There's more to a theme park than a Ferris wheel.
I went a step further and I read their actual assessment of the Tri-Cities.
Okay, all right.
And so very interesting. And they interviewed dozens of local residents, business leaders, and people involved. They said the Tri-Cities is more than a lifestyle choice, more than a location, a place to raise a family, and a place to relocate a business. So, and it seems that if this is going to happen, it's going to be in the next 10 years.
We need to capitalize on the sunshine, though. Like I don't know how Yakima got named Palm Springs of Washington, but it's a big joke now. We need to take it, and we need to be serious. We need to be the real Palm Springs of Washington. Maybe capital REAL, like the real Palm Springs of Washington. We need to capitalize, Jim. We need some marketing.
Here's my thought.
Maybe some cactuses and palm trees.
We can't get a water park in a place that has 300 days of sunshine.
Or even an aquatic center.
Well, anything. We can't get anything.
These Burden Boulevard or Broadmoor. These Broadmoor Boulevard people say it's coming. They're working on it.
When?
Every time somebody calls into the show, every time we bring it up and says, "Oh, it's coming. It's coming."
When?
Have faith, Jim. We're talking a 10-year plan. Have faith.
So that's what I'm seeing, and.
So do you want the water park there?
I think it should be a theme park / water park.
Yeah.
It should be a combination. It can be part of it utilized off season and then the rest of the season outdoors. Yeah. I think it should be indoor, outdoor. Totally. Yeah. That's what we need. And hey, support it if we do build.
I want a mini Venice. I want them to make little canals that come off the river, and you can kayak, and then you can kayak up to the restaurant. You can kayak up to a little store.
That is good thinking, Andrew.
Little canals in there, yeah.
It's a good idea. I like that.
Little gondolas and canoes.
Seriously. And then with the wine country, we could have wine tastings on our gondolas. It'd be fun.
Man.
Could make it a romantic destination. I like it. That's a good thought,
We
Andrew.
need fun for our kids.
And think about the sunsets in the Tri-Cities. We have spectacular sunsets.
I keep pushing you, Jim. You haven't said a word. What's a theme park to you? What do you want, a roller coaster? What do you want?
Roller coasters, rides, and fun stuff. I mean, if the guys over there in North Idaho can put it out in the middle of the Tules and make $1 bazillion a minute.
You want a full-on Silverwood.
I want a full-on theme park, water park.
Okay.
They're hard to maintain, and you have to have the population to support them. You do. You have to be able to attract people for more than that, you know? I grew up in Southern California. I grew up in between Knott's Berry Farm and Disneyland, okay? I grew up where they have this stuff.
In my opinion, and this is my own opinion, you guys can throw spitwads at me later if you want to. There is absolutely nothing to do here.
What?
There's tons to do.
There is absolutely nothing to do here.
Take away his radio license.
No, there's plenty. There's lots of stuff to do.
Oh, we got the river. Yeah.
What do you mean we got
Go
the
outside
river?
and play sometimes, Jim.
That's like somebody in Vail, Colorado being like, yeah, we got the mountains. What are we supposed to do with them?
See, now I would like to see, and we have a boat. We bought a boat a couple summers ago. Nothing fancy, just a boat to get out on the river. And it's fun, but I'd like to see a more destination where you could take your boat and there's really awesome beach and a snack shack and, like a...
Richland says they're working on it. They're lobbying
We got the
Army Corps
playground
of
of dreams. That's cool.
Okay, here, let's go.
I'm just saying that's cool.
Good morning, The Key. What do you think? You want to weigh in on this conversation?
Why couldn't we have like a mini Disneyland type place?
That's what I'm saying.
A mini D-land.
Yeah, boom, just like that.
Man, if I'd won that big lottery, that's what I would have built.
That a girl.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for that. That was nice.
See?
Good morning, The Key. What do you think?
I think that as long as we have 3 different governments, we're not going to have anything.
That's
You look at Hermiston and Pendleton, and those are little podunk towns, no offense, but they have water parks and we don't.
Yeah.
We have a huge population that they don't have.
Yeah.
As long as we have 3 governments that won't work together, we're not going to have anything.
There you go.
Agreed.
Okay.
100%.
That's why Richland's leading the charge. Richland's going to build an outdoor market. They're working with the Army Corps of Engineers to build the beach. This is their land that they're going to develop into a condos indoor theme park. Richland's leading the charge, man. They're not asking permission from anybody.
No, they're putting it on the table. Do we build condos or do we build a theme park? Condos shouldn't even be in that. That shouldn't even be in the equation.
Condos was in there. Just saying.
It's a plan B,
Condos.
Jim. It's a plan B. Okay?
That's just what we need. More condos. Let's do some condos. Yeah.
You're being unkind. It's neighborhood development is what it is. It's not condos. It's neighborhood development. Cool stores, some wine shops, some restaurants. Upstairs, yeah, people live.
Okay, you tell me one thing that you just mentioned that has something to do with kids having fun. One thing. Can kids have fun at the condos? Can kids have fun at the wine tasting place? Can kids have fun at the shops? No, and no. I'm sticking up for the kids today. That's what I'm doing.
I moved from the state that has the most kids per capita to Tri-Cities because Tri-Cities has more stuff for kids to do, Jim. This place is awesome.
Name it.
The parks are incredible. The river is incredible. The festivals are incredible. There's how many minor league sports we got? Oh my gosh.
Which festival are you talking about?
There's the kid festival. They have the kid stuff at the house fest at the Home and Garden Show festival. They've got the art festival in the park. You got the boat races. I mean, come on, Jim. You work in radio. You know this.
Okay, let's do this. And this will be the end of my rant. I promise. And thank you guys for hanging in.
I didn't even mention the trails or the fishing. Okay, keep going.
The fishing.
If you were to ask your kids, and I'll do the same. If I was to ask my kids,
Tubing on the river.
hey guys, you want to go to an art festival? Or do you want to go to a theme park? What do you think their reaction's going to be?
I want to remind you what Bill Clinton told Monica Lewinsky.
Oh, jeez.
If it was
Lord.
sunshine every day, it would be a desert.
Makes no damn sense.
We do live in the desert.